County Regional Flood Control District is preparing for monsoon storms. It's now beginning to send outreach materials to prepare property owners in certain flood-prone areas. 13 News reporter Renee Romo joins us live from one of those areas now. Renee, you spoke with the Flood Control District. What's the purpose of these letters?
Well, Valerie, the letters prepare and warn property owners in flood-prone areas or areas like this one where there is a levee. And many of the residents that I spoke with in the area tell me that they do, in fact, feel prepared and safe thanks to the county's efforts. The county's Regional Flood Control District sends letters to property owners who have experienced more than 2 losses in a 10-year period due to flooding, those in areas that have similar flood risks, and those who are protected from floods by levees and dams. Camille Hall, Community Engagement Manager with the district, tells me the entire goal of the letters is to reduce flood risk and increase flood hazard awareness for all residents in the designated areas.
Especially if you're new to the area, you may not think that flooding could be a concern in an environment such as Pima County, but it can be, and it can be quite costly.
Don Lindemood moved to Pima County about 2 years ago and says he appreciates the letters and highlighted a bit of advice they've offered him.
You are in a 100-year floodplain and recommend insurance, get flood insurance, which is usually separate from your regular home insurance.
According to the Federal Emergency Management Agency's flood insurance program's community rating system, Pima County's efforts have resulted in a Class 2 rating, which means residents in the county can get a flood insurance premium discount of up to 40%, which Hall says can really help residents in those high-risk areas given how expensive flood damages can be.
Just 1 inch of flood in your home can cause up to $25,000 in damages. So it's really worth it to have that extra protection, especially if you're in a repetitive loss area.
Hall adds that the district's help goes beyond advice and warnings, as they also stay up to date on their infrastructure like levees and dams. Carol Markowitz, who has lived right next to the Canyon Shadows levee for 10 years, tells me between the continued updates and letters, she feels even more protected.
I appreciate the warnings. Everybody needs to be aware of the possibility, that floods can happen.
Now, Hall says anyone with any questions should feel free to come by their office. They're here to help everyone, and we'll have the full memo with all of the maps of the flood-prone areas on our website at KOLD.com. Live in Oro Valley, Renee Romo, 13 News.